Hello, I'm back. I'm back to attack. This is MUFC RealistTV, Mick Ruby, travel football, PB, Manchester United. We are in Vietnam, and we are here to walk and talk with you guys. It's been a long time since I've spoken to the community. And how do you feel to be a Man United fan at the moment? Where am I? Of course, I am in Nha Trang in Vietnam. Yeah, just to relax, chill a bit. Premier League has a little bit of a break. It's the international breaks. Man United has been unbeaten in the 7 past games. I'm here to talk to you regarding the future of Ruben Amorim, the future of this squad. You know, it's been doom and gloom. It's been really, really horrible to be a Man United fan this season. With everything that's been going on, they rebuild, they restructure. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, uh, Ruben Amorim's appointment, Eric Ten Hag sacking everything. It's just been like a tumble dryer. You know what I mean? You put your laundry in and it's just been spin, 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 spin. But we're starting to see something very positive. We're starting to see that the team are starting to gel and click into form. Started to see players fitting Ruben Amorim's system. Yeah. We're talking about Aiden Heaven, Dorgo, of course, Hayden, the uncertainty with his rolling ankle. But we are starting to see athletes. We're still starting to see that. Even Bruno Fernandes is taking on his leadership and role and understanding what needs to be done. As a professional, starting to play much, much better. That play deeper, more disciplined, and of course now we're seeing that Rasmus Højlund and Garnacho are scoring goals again. So the future looks bright for me. You know what I mean? I want to talk about squad depth in certain ways because we're talking about we don't have money in this summer. Of course, we know the financials, but do we really need to go and buy abundance of players? If you actually look at the academy, yesterday we saw Harry Amos was giving his debut. Chida Obi Martin coming in, Collier. We have Morehouse on the bench. We have Dango Jr. We have abundance of academy players that can step in the summer in the preseason. So Man United need to sort of assess and be really smart in the window, right? Can't do the wrong signings of Ed Woodwards and all that just before. We're not going to spend that big money. There's reports coming out from Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano to say that Man United will spend in the summer. But I don't think it's going to be like, those expensive signings. I believe it's going to be more like Patrick Dorgu signings, they 20, 25 million signings and players that could fit their system, right? Athletes. That's what we need. Apparently the midfield, in terms of Mason Mount staying fit, well, we can only hope and pray that he's taking care of himself. He's been struggling with hamstring injuries and hip adductors and all that stuff. But a fit Mason Mount in that system, well, that's going to be good. In terms of selling Rashford, that's going to generate a lot of money. Sancho is not coming back, apparently. There's another 25 million. If Benfica sell Alvaro Carreras Fernandes, that's another 25 million as well. So Man United has to be very smart in the summer window. Will they do it? Of course they will. Of course they will back Ruben Amorim. That's the way I see it. There's no other way. If you look at, we're currently sitting 13th in the league now, above Spurs and everyone else, and it's a little bit of a progress. I can see the patterns of play. I can see that we are getting more confident in terms of the centre back pairings. We have options now as well. But for me, Europa League is all or nothing. Man United have a chance, but they have to get over the obstacles. I think that the hardest team in Europa League to beat is, who is it? They're quite difficult. Or is it Bilbao? I think it's Bilbao, Lyon, we can get over the line. They're not being so good. Rangers, we can beat. Spurs is shit. So this is all for Man United to grab and take, to get into, Champions League next year. But the question is, are we ready to get into the Champions League? If we do, 100%, they will spend money in the summer, because we will have more money. But surprisingly, I looked at it and I thought about it. Look, United needs potentially to sign another striker. If not, you still have Højlund, you still have the likes of Xerxes, but Xerxes is not a striker. Xerxes is becoming really good. You have Cheat Obi Martin playing the understudy roles. Yeah, United need a goal scorer, striker, definitely a more senior player. Will it be a Goykeres? Will it be a transformative signing? Like you can actually spend 60 million, right? In terms of the right wing back situation, we know that Chelsea came out of the blue and hijacked the Quenda deal. But there's another player that is even the same stats. It's called Roger Fernandez that plays for who does he play for now? Oh, in the Portuguese league. Anyway, and United also have academy players that can come up and play that situation as well. So it's not really doom and gloom, in my opinion. But after everything's said and done, this season to be a Man United fan has been too much. Yeah, it's like we have been forced to take a motion sickness pill not to throw up. That's my reflection, honest reflection. Of course, it's damning that this is the worst Premier League season in the club's history, but also we've been pre-warned by Ruben Amorim. We say that this is going to be a storm, buckle up. And he was actually speaking the truth. I love Ruben Amorim and I love what he's trying to do. And it's going to take time, You just don't walk in and make this bunch of squad like Premier League winners. If you look what he did at Sporting Lisbon, it took him some time, but he utilized the academy really well. If I remember clearly, I think he promoted 14 academy players and gave youth a chance. So it ain't matter like if you're 17, 18 years of age, still be good, right? So, you need to be box clever in the recruitment, in the summer. There's so much good talent in Brazil, so much good talent in Argentina, in South America alone. And these players are passionate warriors. And we need that. We need athletes. We need to recruit players that fits the system, not as an individual group. If you know, you know. But anyway, that's just my thought. I think that, it's short-term pain for long-term gain. And while I'm talking, I hope you're enjoying the backdrop scene. So let me know what you think. You think United can win the Europa League and get into the Champions League? Do you think that Man United will recruit a lot of players in the summer? And do you think that United will actually promote a lot of academy players in order not to spend money in the summer as well? Of course, you got to recruit players from the academy, but also you got to add on fresh blood, because if you add on fresh blood into the squad, that's also giving the players new motivation and new, how do I say, more cohesion. But in terms of selling Rashford, that's obviously going to happen, I think. In terms of, Anthony doing bits in La Liga, great. He's doing great at Real Betis there. And that's only putting him value up in the Spanish market, and potentially some Spanish club in La Liga will buy him. So yeah, you know what? Luke Shaw needs to be ripped up his contract. In my opinion, he's a problem. Casemiro still can play a part in United. We've seen it. If you keep playing it, revving him up, he becomes better and better. So Casemiro is becoming really good at the final end of the season as well. But Eriksen is going. We need a replacement for that. Who can we bring in from the academy? Let me know. Could it be a potential getting a cheap Sverre Nypan from Norway? There's a lot of things that you can formulate and mix, but Christopher Vivell and Manchester United current recruitment team needs to get it right. We cannot afford to get a wrong sign here. So, yeah, I'm getting a little bit excited seeing what I'm seeing right now. Let me know what you think anyway. It's been Ruby here, MUFC RealistTV. Having a walk and talk in Nha Trang in Vietnam. And some people say, like the famous one, good morning, Vietnam. Sis.